Um, yeah, it is. It has been hard to like understand um, the motivation for this kind of vitriol.
I'm upset for you. I know you're not upset. I'm upset for you right now because I know you keep your personal life really personal, and I thought you heard that. Um,
I
that
mean, again, I have heard that he's making claims that I've committed DV. I mean, I have seen a screenshot where he shared like something that happened between my ex and his new partner. Um, yeah, like I'm aware that he's definitely saying things, certain things, yeah.
okay? Yeah, that's what I'm assuming. That's what you're talking about, and that's what was brought into the live. So now that's was made very public to how many ever people watched it and are going to watch that recording later.
So this is my thing again to the people in the comments, right? I feel as though TikTok and social media has given y'all this holier than thou fucking complex. That y'all need to check real fucking quick. Because I guarantee you, if you guys had something going on in your private life where you had an ex or even a current partner or a friend that you no longer speak to making a claim about you just off of a singular claim, y'all think that's gospel, and that's wild to me. I was literally throughout Ernesto's live called a grape apologist, right? Because all
You
I
were?
simply said, yes, I was. I'm apparently a grape apologist because my comment was that people saying something happened isn't actual tangible evidence. I'm not saying that we don't believe people when they say something, but it's not actual evidence. What is evidence is proof of something occurring. I could go on to Discord right now, right? And say that Ari popped me upside my head. That don't make it true, right? I don't have any evidence that Ari put her hands on me. But if I can say that, but that doesn't make it true. So all I was stating is that before people start burning crosses, how about we wait for actual evidence to come forward? Before we start calling people abusers, let's allow actual evidence to come forward. And I was called a grave apologist for that. I've always, and Melissa, I don't know if you don't know me, but
What do
I've
you mean
always
grape
asked for evidence.
apologist? Who like
Yeah, because I don't understand either, right? Because no one got graped, but because I said that I was asking if there, because Irish kept saying that there was evidence of Sean abusing um her ex. I said, well, you said that you have evidence of it. What is your evidence? And the evidence was Elle said that it happened. And my comment was, okay, I get that. I hear that, but I thought you said that you had evidence of it occurring.
Yeah, so did Carolyn Bryant, but that's fine.
That's what I'm saying. All I'm stating is I'm not saying don't believe people. I'm saying if you're going to call something evidence, evidence would mean proof of it. Again, I can say that anything happened. Ari can say that anything happened. Kenzie, you can say that anything happened. But without actual evidence of it, then we can't prove it exists. So I'm not a person that's going to go around calling somebody now an abuser when you have not provided me of evidence of abuse. That is a large claim. And I was called a grape apologist. I don't know where grape came from, but I was called a grape apologist then for
Sean,
saying that.
Sean, check DMs.
Yeah, y'all take y'all understanding of white supremacy that you believe you understand from TikTok and y'all run with it when y'all don't know shit about how white supremacy functions. That's what's pissing me off here. That's what's pissing me off. It's taking a minute and recognizing who you're talking about and what marginalizations they hold and how that has been weaponized to justify harm. That's what I mean. Y'all so quick to jump and believe somebody, but don't like take a minute. I'm not saying don't believe people, but take a minute and understand the whole context of the situation, the entire context of the situation, and what has historically happened.
So I'll say again, because I'm so sick of y'all. No one is saying to not believe a person when they tell you they've been raped, right? Or when they tell you they've been assaulted or anything like that. What I'm stating is that without some tangible evidence, it really is just a person saying something occurred. That's the reality. Like, that's what I don't understand. And I literally stated, while I was in the military, I was a sharp rep. It was my job. People would come to me if something, Aria, lay down, please. They would tell me if stop scratching. They would tell me if something happened to them, right? My job was to then make sure that that person was safe and that we could take their testimony. Yes, we wrote it all down. And then we had to then go to the person they were accusing, take their testimony, and then gather all the evidence. But we can't just state, now that this person said this, you're an abuser, you did this, just based off of that one person's testimony, because that can cause harm, right? We have to get actual evidence. That just is the facts. And you guys living in this TikTok la la land and think that just because somebody says something, again, if I said that one of you did something to me, would you then want the rest of the world not to allow you your moment in court, your ability to prove your innocence? Would you not ask for that? We literally have been sitting here hosting lives talking about the fact that literally we're seeing our government violate the Constitution by not allowing people due process, but you don't want due process here. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Well, and I want to highlight too that Sean's testimony is that she is a victim. So now that we have two people stating that they're a victim,
Exactly.
like, how can you say we believe victims, but we believe this one and not this one? Like, it just
Exactly. And that's all I'm saying, is to allow all the information to be given, rather than you heard this white man on live make this claim and now all of a sudden we're just all going with this. Allow both parties to speak for themselves and then go from there. But nobody wanted to do that. You guys wanted to go on and misgender her in the comments and label her all these things without even allowing her a chance to speak.
This is what I mean about whiteness.
I didn't, and Key, never did I deny Elle's story completely. That's whole bullshit.
Whiteness.
What I said is that Irish was telling half truths.
Whiteness is one hell of a smug. And I'll say this over and over again. Whiteness is one hell of a smug. Right? And so we are so quickly to negate the hypersexualization of Black women, especially Black trans women, the masculinization of Black women overall. Easy that we can make Black femme-presenting people monstrous. We can jump on it. But we are really quick when we see a white woman being harmed in other regards. Oh, wait, let's get the whole story. A white femme-presenting person, hold on, wait, let's get the whole story. But the second they accuse a Black person, you are so quick to jump. No one's saying, and Alicia, I know I did not hear Alicia. Alicia, you can correct me. I didn't hear Alicia say, don't believe Elle.
Not once.
Alicia said, wait, there's a difference before you jump, because historical nuance of how whiteness has gotten Black people put in trees, especially Black trans women. Be fucking for real. That is the difference in what she's saying. Y'all not listening. Y'all are so coded in your anger and your white mob bullshit to listen for a second to Black voices saying, wait. There's historical context for these types of situations and why we are saying, wait a second before you are ready to put a Black person in harm's way.
Y'all keep, so Elle isn't allowed to tell her story because Sean is Black. So first of all, let's be clear. And this is the part that pissed me off.
Hold
Elle
on.
didn't get a chance to tell their story.
I'm not yelling. This is not yelling. And this is what I mean. Who yelled?
Also, Astral, I think it's interesting. Wait, I just want to say, all the people in the comments that are saying, Astral, Elle's pronouns are they, them. If you actually knew them, you wouldn't misgender them. So I feel it funny that all these people who don't even know the people involved in all of this have so much to say, but they don't even know them. Exactly. Calling L her in the comments, I keep seeing it over and over again. Their pronouns are they, them.
No one's asking y'all to do harm, especially do not misgender anybody. Do not misgender anybody. Even in this situation, I didn't jump for anybody's story. I didn't. And I'm not even talking about Ellen Shorn. I'm talking about like Kenzie and Irish. I didn't jump. I listened. I listened to both. That's the difference. Y'all ready to jump so quickly and take in nuance. Y'all are weird. I need people to go touch grass, like seriously.
I haven't said anything because other people are talking. When it comes to my personal life, I've already said it. Like, I'm not going to be commenting on that. And honestly, I think it's really gross that you are asking me to like respond to these things because you're doing exactly what he wants you to do, which is to focus on all the shiny things that he's telling you. So if you want to focus on all the shiny things that he just tells you, he doesn't show any evidence, then block me. I don't care.
I'm gonna just say this. I'm gonna drop. TikTok ruined y'all brains. I swear to God. I'm not even here for all the bullshit. I only joined TikTok because I like talking about the topics I like talking about. I like talking about patriarchy, racism, and education. Y'all are weird. I'm not even fronting y'all. TikTok has ruined y'all brains. I need y'all to get off the app and please go breathe in reality. Like, it's fucking wild. I need y'all to read books. I need y'all to stop taking what people try to educate you on this app and actually go read the books. I don't really like the book White Fragility. I'm not even going to recommend that. Go read Feminisms for Everybody if you want to be a feminist by Bell Hooks. Go read Unapologetic, a black radical queer mandate for radical revolutions. Go read those books, y'all. It's fucking weird. If y'all are that mad, like, start blocking people. I do it all the time because I got better things to do in my life, like actually do on the ground work and praxis. Take a minute, understand that things aren't like they're. Y'all try to paint this world in black and white. It's not. It's not. And white supremacy is a messy bitch. She is messy. Messy as fuck. And y'all think everything is so black and white when it comes to white supremacy. It's either this or that. It's not. It's not. There's a shit ton of nuance. But everyone's really quick to forget that. But okay, that's cute. Have fun, y'all. Have a good night. Again, this is my second time.
Sorry. Thank you.
I was about to say, I'm about to go to sleep. Before I drop, just make sure y'all hit that unfollow button under my name. Please do that for me. Thanks. Bye.
The fried chicken thing is weird. Like, I don't know why talking about like racist stereotypes within the nuance of racism makes me a racist. It's weird. I don't use slurs. It was not. I did not say the R word. Do I regret any of my decisions? I mean, hindsight is 2020. I certainly. You did not hear me say the R slur. Good try though. It's not on the recording. It's not. Like, don't even try and gaslight me. It's not. And if like y'all heard it on the recording, why are you here asking me? It's not on the recording. I was on that call. Thank you. Um, what was I saying? I totally forgot. You did not hear it. You did not hear it. I mean, I was on the phone with Sarah when we were talking. Oh, do I regret any of my decisions? I mean, like I said, hi, thank you for reminding me. Um, hindsight's 2020. Like, obviously, like I regret becoming friends with someone, um, and trusting them too quickly. Uh, like this, parasocial relationships, I think, are something that are very new. I still consider myself a very small creator on TikTok. I mean, comparatively to like Parker and Dean, I don't even have the 10th of the following. And then as well, like I live a very normal life. So, when it comes to that, like I don't consider myself, I consider myself a normal person. And because of that, I think I have like misjudged certain relationships. And because I do consider myself a normal person, where other people consider me like a TikToker. And that's not something that like I necessarily viewed the relationship through that lens. So, Discord and writer plagues, don't disagree. Yes, I do think my relationship with Sarah was parasocial, and I misjudged things. It sounded like you were coaching Sarah to manipulate other people. She played you. That doesn't make any sense. Everyone keeps saying I've manipulated someone, but they don't show it. Um, that's the thing. Like, no, I had no reason to manipulate Sarah. Like, what is my goal? No one seems to be able to tell me that. Did I, like, what did I want? Again, like you're just telling me, oh, they showed it. I did not make her pay. In fact, if you do want another screenshot, there is a section where she wanted to send Dean $1 so that he would read it, and I said, "Oh, use my $50," because I didn't even realize she sent me the 25. Like these claims are so crazy. You wanted to end a man that you were. It's fucking stupid. Sure. Yep. I mean, if she wants the $25 back, sure. I'm not that broke. And I don't know, like it's crazy the amount of like misogyny that you're buying into. Like it's weird. Um like that he just says things and you're like, "Oh, this is fact." You're not broke, but did you ask TikTok friends for 1,000? So that was after it came out that Parker gave, who's that Christian TikToker? Is it QB? I think it was QB. Q Top. Thank you. Thank you, Q Top. When it came out that Parker gave Q Top, I think $1,000, 1,000 or $2,000. I was like, wow, like that's really nice to give someone $1,000 So it was a joke with friends, like, I wonder if my friends would just give me $1,000 if I asked. Like that's all it was. I don't know what you mean. Were they in on the joke? I don't know what that means. I did not give him access to my ChatGPT history. Irish is a clout chaser. It is a very weird experience. Like I mean, like I said, what is this? The fourth call. I think that's even outside of the one that I joined, like hours long, something like 15, I don't know, 15 hours. It's um it's excessive. And I mean, and then the amount of people that they're also bringing into it, like Nicole, Gemma, Sean, Jeff, Heath, Jen, like it's just absolutely wild. I did post the Odin screenshots in my Discord, so no. I don't know where you're coming with like this Odin watchdog thing. That's really wild. I did not question Sarah's childhood trauma. That's a lie as well. That wasn't even about Heath. No, I did not. I have no insight into Sarah's life. I don't. No, you have to be in my Discord to see the screenshots. So like when I talk, like I make a general statement, like obviously I found out that someone who I consider close to me was lying about something really big, and backstab me. When I say like I'm not sure what else I can believe, I'm not talking about like the personal things that they have told me about their life. I'm talking about like our relationship. Like I said, I don't, like was she ever really my friend? I I have no reason to disbelieve what Sarah says about her childhood. I mean, I'm not hiding them in my private Discord. A lot of them are on Reddit. Can someone tell me what Sarah's opinion was of the Harry Sisson series when it comes to inserting other people's quotes into the series? What was her position on it? I don't know why I'm gonna go and ask Sarah, y'all. Like, I have no reason to ever speak to Sarah again. No, I was not telling them how to dictate their story at all. Astral, stop spamming. No, I think you guys have really misconstrued the live. Lindsay, why don't you comment? No, I'm talking about the Alina live. I was a part of that live. Yeah, so I mean, I hope when it like again, I haven't seen the live, so I don't know like what screenshots he's presented, but from what like people have told me, um he is leaving out context. I've posted in my own Discord showing that he's deleted DMs, and then also posted what the original said. Like, I think there should be some critical analysis where someone has to create a PowerPoint presentation and cut everything together in order for it to make sense and explain every little thing to everybody with their own spin on it. Where like I've posted tons of receipts in my Discord, and I don't need to have a narration that goes with it. Right, you've heard recordings, gotcha. Man, how many Irish people in here? I mean, I don't know why he is bringing Jaden up. Um, I have read the DMs between Jaden and Irish, and I don't know. Irish, like the way he speaks to people is so disgusting to me. Um, and it seems like it's already been handled. So I wish I could give you insight into this. Like, I don't know why he's bringing Jeff up. I don't know why he's bringing Sean up. Like, if this is a call out live about me and what I've done to you personally, I don't know what everyone is saying. Like, why everyone else is involved. I don't know about the ChatGPT thing. I wish I could give you insight into that. The white man is angry that black people around you didn't obey his orders. Yeah, I mean, I would say that's why he got mad about Jen as well. I mean, everyone wants to keep like bringing up the recording. Like this was a phone call. So are we admitting that someone like illegally did a phone call? Illegally recorded one? I've already answered that. He did what? Man, the misogyny in here is just absolutely wild. There really isn't any content that from that phone call. If several people felt manipulated by you, doesn't that mean something? Um, Again, like people when they say this, I feel like it needs to be measured because can I just say like I felt manipulated? Like in the Harry Sisson series, I felt manipulated because Sarah wanted the videos to stay in. Can I just say that? The it was not a Discord call. It was a phone call. Um, and both of us were in two-party states. It's not a whataboutism. It's about talking about like how you measure something. I don't think that necessarily everyone's perception of events is necessarily correct. I think there can be biases. I think there can be misunderstandings. I never had like really any horse in the race when it came to the Irish and Sarah issue. Um, I just wanted to understand what had happened. Sarah gave me that information, and he didn't want to talk about it. That's it. I'm not saying it doesn't change the content of what I said, but obviously, I think the fact that not only someone pretending to be my friend and then secretly recording me proves like very devious and nefarious intentions. And then to say that they're credible, and they're not manipulating the phone call and just cutting out slices is pretty wild to me. Like I didn't listen to the phone call, but I guarantee things are clipped. Can you help us understand what Iris did to you? I really don't want to keep explaining it. Like, it is in my Discord. Did I do anything wrong? I mean, I guess it depends on how we're defining wrong. I don't think it was wise for me to join the PR call. Like, if I could go back, I wouldn't do that because, there was ultimately no benefit for me in that call. I just wanted to give other people insight into my perspective. So I don't think that that worked out well for me. But, like, in terms of, like, anything immoral, no. He showed the screenshot that I made that call? What do you mean? That I set up the call? No way. Who has that screenshot? I want to see it. Wait, Ariel, you told me that. Can you say in the Discord, like, we're talking about the PR call? He's saying I set that up? No way. I need to see this screenshot. Those were not unaliving threats. Like, stop. No, that's not the reference. I like um again, like right before that, I talked about like it's about his platform, not about him specifically. Because I talked about Jones and Jones's platform going through a public like execution. Are you like literally thinking I'm saying that I think that's what happened to Jones? Yeah, I've even talked to Irish about like telling people to go like off themselves on lives. Like I've never stood behind that. No, I did not say slurs. Yeah, he does it a lot. Me mentioning that Jones is not on the app is me not talking about black issues. Are we kidding? Are we okay? He is being very dishonest. He is being extremely dishonest. Um, what would you like me to prove? My God. Tell us your side. Tell us your side. I like there are so many recordings. The first call was in his Discord. He told his side for an hour. Then when I went up to ask questions, he refused to answer them, and then I told my side for an hour. So I don't know why you guys are asking me to do that again. That is recorded. That's on YouTube. You don't think you were wrong for including victims in a series that they didn't consent to. So I think when we talk about the Harry Sisson thing, it's really important to acknowledge that that the women involved were very clear that they were not victims. And so when it came to quoting their public videos, it was a question about, do I add these quotes so that I can analyze the big picture, or do we censor ourselves? And I think when we talk about censorship, I mean, when we like, how many creators reacted to the Sarah Fields Twitter thread? Like, how many YouTube videos include also their videos within the Harry Sisson as like news reporting? So it wasn't me telling the stories. It was a quote so I could give a critique, and a critique that was in their favor. I did listen. Originally, I had posted it with their video, with their first name, and with their audio, and I changed it to where I removed their video, I gave them a fake name, and I just used the audio because then they couldn't be linked to it because that was the biggest objection. That I did not say a slur. Like I don't know why I keep having to repeat that. If you think that that audio clip that they played of me is accurate, like I don't know what to tell you. Like what do you want me to do? I didn't say the slur. Absolutely. Absolutely. I was reading off my phone and it went to autocorrect. I said re and I stopped myself. That's what happened. And that's what someone would like say a slur would say. Like I don't know. What someone who would not say a slur say? Like I said a slur? Like that's the craziest thing. Yes, he has deleted a lot of DMs, which for some reason no one is telling me why he did that. Okay. Show us, Jesus Christ. This is not like a counter live. I have very much posted lots of receipts, responding to comments, responding to him, responding to Mac. There was even a section in my Discord server created. I gave even a section to Gemma and Nicole so that they could explain what happened to them. Like, I have been very thorough. And I mean, you can go on Reddit, the live that Mac held last night, like the things that they did to Nicole just screams hypocrisy. Like it's just, it's wild to me that people just kind of take these things and just believe it to be true. I mean, I don't know why he's doing all this. I'm gonna stay on like 5 more minutes. It's not proof. Like, I don't know what he's shown you. Okay. I mean, I'm not afraid of accountability. I can't go live unless it's a counter live. People live for the drama. I did not watch Mac Live last night. I only saw clips on Reddit. I mean, Olive, I assure you, there's screenshots you don't want me to show. I mean, I don't think I'm being vague. I'm just not like going into like a fucking PowerPoint presentation. Like, I've already explained myself a lot, a lot. Like, and I've already told you guys these videos are available to you. They are available on YouTube. You can see them. Um, yeah, I mean, we did kick people from the Discord. I think based on certain people's behavior that I've seen in Irish's Discord, like even Quacky, even Tor, like it's just not behavior that I'm going to tolerate in my Discord. I mean, if you want, you guys, I'll start posting them on Reddit. You can see them there, but I don't feel like I need to like come in and have like a fucking live where I go like and this screenshot and this screenshot. Like, I mean, give me a claim, he said. If you were kicked from my Discord, let me know. We had a very long list of people that were overlap between Irish's and my server, and we had grouped people in one category or another. I'm sure there's been a lot of mistakes made, but if you've been kicked, let me know. Yeah, you can. Here, let me. I don't know if Jen is up, but we'll see if we can get a new permanent link so that we can start creating tickets. Yeah, me and Athena are great. Athena was in my was in my Discord today, just comic relief. Do you have a folder? I don't even know who you are. Someone asked me why a username ends in 88. When I originally joined Discord, they gave you a number associated with your name, and the number they gave me was 1088. So that's why it's Miss Kenzie.10 or Miss.Kenzie 1088. Okay, Alex. I still don't know why you're here. Like, yeah, I mean, I thought other people were going to join as well, and we were going to kind of talk about other things, but, Alicia came up, um, Ari came up, but take accountability for what? Oh my God. What did Alicia say? So now I have to like replay the live? I do think I should have done more due diligence in the Harry Sisson. When I originally approached Sarah, I asked Sarah and Carly, hey, do you think any of the other girls would like to work on the project with us? They told me they had asked them, and I just took their word for it. I should have done it myself. I just didn't have the relationship with them, and I didn't know if they would see the messages, so I just took it that they had asked them. Um, I mean, originally when we all got together, that was a big contention between the other four women and Carly and Sarah, as they felt that Carly and Sarah weren't honest with me. Um, there is a lot of stuff to the Harry Sissons thing that I'm not sharing because I think it takes away from what Harry did. So, I don't want the hyper focus to be the behavior of the women in regards to each other, which is why I'm not going into detail with that. But I don't know how I manipulated them. That doesn't make any sense. Because like I have screen recordings, I have screenshots, like I have a lot of information um, that doesn't make people look good. So I wish there was more insight I could give you, but it's just not worth it to me. I say all that and then you're like what? What? I don't think I canceled Harry at all. Now Irish canceled you. Justice for all. Sure, sure. Irish sure canceled me. I mean, I can read another text message, Olive, that has your name in it, if you want. Go for it. I don't think you mean that. I don't really think you mean that. Oof. Empty threats? Okay. I mean, if if Olive's giving permission, we can read it. Are you really threatening to dox? What are you talking about? Okay. I'm on the phone that the text message is on, so I need to grab my other phone so I can pull it up and take a picture and then read it to you all. Oof. Oof. Man. This doesn't feel good. I don't want to let all of up. I really don't want to read it. I'm just tempted to post it in my Discord and then you can all post it on Reddit. Oh, wow. Thanks, Jen. I mean, I didn't threaten to do it. I just said, like, there's DMs that I'm not reading that are beneficial to people. So you have nothing then. So this was from Sarah, May 22nd. Olive is a piece of shit. She literally texted Carly forever ago and sent screenshots of Chris sexting her and saying he wanted to finger her asshole and making fun of him. So you're saying you're still friends with Chris? I'm sure he'd be happy to learn you shared that then. I never trusted her. I know you didn't message me, but Sarah messaged me about you. No, I'm not saying that. I'm just saying, like, you know, people want to act so high and mighty. No, I'm not going to let you up. Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know Olive's pronouns were they, them. No, I'm not scared of Olive. I don't know why me not letting her up would be like fear. What do I think that proved? I mean, obviously, I think it shows like inherently the type of person that Sarah is. And, you know, everyone wants to say like, you're not doing this, you're not doing this. I'm not nervous to talk to Olive. I just don't need to like no one is entitled to my platform. What? I'm sorry. Like I didn't know Olive was they them. It. My apologies. I don't think that's a smear campaign against Sarah. I already did say I do take accountability that I should have reached out to the other women to make sure like they were fully aware of the project. So I do agree with that. Um, when it comes to like the Harry Sisson series, I do wish I would have gone maybe a different direction in terms of how it was presented within that first part. Because I think the critique of behavior would have been better rather than necessarily see. So it's so weird to me. Maybe you guys can give me like answers in this. Is that we encourage women to like speak up and to like amplify their voices and to center their voices, and then that happens, and it's like, oh well, we don't want you to do that. I've apologized for misgendering Olive. Olive, you're not coming up. That's a no. Are we not respecting boundaries? So when we talk like about against their will, when it comes to like speaking out, um, why would you not want your voice amplified? I'm not shaming Olive for that at all. I mean, if Olive wants to have interactions um, with Chris, that's fine. Right, but my question is why? Why not want, if you did speak up and you did want to speak up against Harry, then why not have the voice amplified? That's my question. Because I do think that really brings insight into like the discussions that we were having. Right, which is why I remove their name and remove their picture. There's no way anyone could link them to my video. Well, I do think it does matter. I mean, you keep saying they didn't want to be mentioned at all. That's not true. Like again, I don't know why people like have positions that they were a part of conversations when they weren't. You saw one snapshot, correct? I don't know what people showed you, but you saw that one snapshot. You did not see the other conversation that we had on Instagram. You did not see the direct DMs. Like there's a lot that you did not see. I mean, God, I don't even know what the purpose is anymore. I mean, I again, I'm not going to show you because I just don't think it's beneficial because now you're hyper focusing on actions of like the women involved rather than Harry. I mean, again, I don't know how many screenshots she showed you. I don't know why you're in here. Like, y'all from Irish's server are so goofy. I'm not monitoring the chat, so please don't misgender Olive. Their pronouns are they, them. So I'm not modding looking for that. I don't know what you're talking about, my boundaries. What do you mean by the harm? So when we talk about enthusiastic consent, um, did you feel you had that from, I don't know what you're talking about when it comes to enthusiastic consent in Irish. These screenshots that I believe he showed you are from a group chat with me, him, and Jen. And yes, he was participating in those. I we don't want to hang out with y'all from, oh, can you play some more? Sorry. I have not seen one screenshot, and maybe Alex, I'm blocking you because you just say the same thing over and over. That's why. I have not seen one screenshot of Irish addressing like sexual harassment with me. Even I would say like counter things where he I say I don't want to be friends anymore, and he's telling me, why are you throwing away a 3-year friendship? Well, if like he had such a horrible experience, I don't know why he's upset about that, and if we are like, there are many screenshots that I've posted myself of me and him fighting. And if we're having these disagreements, like, again, I don't know why that's not being brought up. Like, he never addressed that with me. There's no screenshots that say it because I know he didn't. When it come like this man took a screenshot of a selfie of me. And we're to believe that there's no screenshot of this nude. There's no DM of him telling another friend about this nude. There's no, like, he made comments about my attire on the Whatever podcast. There's no comments like regarding my body or the nudes. That's wild to me. There's just so much missing, and it's because I like again, I've never sent that man a nude, which is why that claim is silly. Like, I know, and that's what's really frustrating for me is like, I know that I didn't do it, and he knows I didn't do it as well. Like, he knows he hasn't seen anything, and yet he's still perpetuating this thing. Like, he has asked my friends for like our DMs. He asked me to have my friends come on phone calls with him. The entitlement to have access to people in my life is just absolutely wild. And I mean, it's really scary to me how I didn't block them. Like how cliche this narrative is that um you know, she's mad at me because I rejected her. Like that doesn't make sense to me either. Like I am mad at him for not even mad at him because I don't like have a relationship with him anymore, but I have negative feelings towards things that he has done that are very valid, and he takes away from that by saying that there's some kind of imaginary um, thing that was happening. Right. I don't know how many times I have to say like those things, it was a joke, which I even tell him in our DMs, like, hey, by the way, I said that in his server when it ended up in Reddit, which I want to say was like back in March. I said it in our DMs. And so if I say it in our DMs, like, hey, by the way, I never sent you a nude. I was just seeing if our chat was on mute. If he had seen it, don't you think he would have objected and been like, what are you talking about? I saw it. But he didn't. He didn't object. What partial screenshot did I show? Why do I think he's lying and doing all this for? I really am mystified. I have tried to like understand that myself. Um, like even if we look at his statements from the beginning to the end, like I want to say prior to the phone call on Thursday, I'm pretty sure that's the timeline. He even posted and said, I don't know why everyone is hyper focusing on this sexual harassment thing. And it's because he was posting screenshots of me reaching out to him in December because I was worried about him then. But he wasn't showing his responses in January, which his responses in January were like, no, I was actually really struggling. It had nothing to do with you. I wasn't ignoring you. Like, I don't know why he's not including that context. And I'm not the first person that he's done this narrative to. I was not the one cropping. I assure you. Um, when it comes to sorry, one second. When it comes to screenshots, like I haven't redacted mine, I haven't added notes to mine. I've just posted them and said, hey, this is what you're looking for. Oh, man, I feel like I said 5 minutes like 20 minutes ago. But I will tell you, if you watch the first 2 hour phone call, you'll hear my explanation of events for an hour. Um, there was someone who was being really diligent about posting receipts from my Discord to Reddit, but I do think there might have been a lot that they missed. So, um, thank you. I appreciate that. But yeah, I think I'm gonna end it here. Neither of us are great. I mean, I don't necessarily disagree. If there's something that you're unsatisfied with, then block me. Like, fine. Here, I'll help you, Celeste. But thank you to Ari and Alicia for joining. I do appreciate it. I appreciate your insights. If anyone is interested in the information, I really recommend checking out Reddit, or if you're already in my Discord, there's a whole channel with receipts. That way you can have more insight. And